Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us. Well, we've got some rain on the way coming up this weekend. It may not be for everybody, but it's the first time in a few weeks that we're seeing rain actually back in the forecast and high chances of it for some of you over on the western side. So let's start off with Tuesday's animation, and there's still quite a few moving parts. We've got a couple of high pressure systems on either side of the country. We've got a subtropical system to the north, which is not likely to affect us other than driving in a little bit of an easterly to the top there. And then we've got this low and rain out over towards the Australian side. So there's quite a lot of activity, and this is what is heading towards New Zealand later this week and into the weekend. So on Wednesday, you can see that significant rainmaker over there for Australia. It's their second one since last weekend. So they're dealing with another set of severe weather. Over towards New Zealand though, look at this, just high pressure again in charge. Might be a few inland downpours in the central Otago area and potentially even around central plateau, although it might just be cloud build-ups without actually any rain. On Thursday, the front from Australia gets closer, but the low itself is dropping south. Now that's a bit of a pain for those who want rain, because the further the low goes away, the more likely the front is to fall apart. So you've got a lot of high pressure up in this area, the low is drifting down this way, and the rain clouds, they're heading towards the west coast first. Before it arrives though, there might be a few downpours again on the central North Island, just north of Wanganui, and in the South Island, once again the same places really, the eastern side of Otago and perhaps even some parts of Southland. Now on Friday, in comes the rain for the west coast. It'll be heavy around Fiordland and then it'll move northwards during the day, kind of patchy stuff further north towards Greymouth. And in the North Island again, we've got some downpours building up. I think a lot of this stuff here may not eventuate too much because of all the mountains. Might be a few spits, but I'm not expecting it to be pouring with rain. Not at this stage, but we'll keep an eye on it. And then we go into the weekend itself. This is Saturday. Look at that rain on the west coast. It has been a few weeks since we saw this. So there'll be a lot of happy faces, although the timing of it is kind of bizarre. When you think about it, we can go for a month without rain and then the first lot of rain arrives right across the weekend. So that's kind of typical. In the North Island, there won't be much rain. There'll just be a few showers here and there. Otherwise, Saturday is mostly dry. And then we end on Sunday and in comes the front into the North Island. Now, at this stage, it's too far out to really lock in where the rain will most likely fall, but these are the areas with the heaviest rain. So probably Taranaki down towards Kapiti Coast. Kapiti Coast will be really welcoming that. And then further north, I think it gets pretty patchy and I don't see a lot of rain for the east. Look at this. Canterbury, Marlborough area pretty much dry there despite all of this around. So it may not be the best rainmaker for all of you, but it is some rain and some chance. So that's always, nice to have a bit of optimism when it's so dry. For everybody else though, the hot summer weather, for those who just love it, it continues on for much of this week, but there's just a little bit of a cooler change around Dunedin today and tomorrow. That's all from me. We'll update you again on Thursday, not here tomorrow. I will be honest with you, I'm going out on a fishing boat, Christmas time and all that stuff. We'll see you Thursday.